Hello to all my viewers and welcome to another episode of the Global Chatter where we'll be analyzing the 2024 presidential election results. And oh yeah, I apologize for not introducing what state I'm going to do next because I forgot it in the last video, but today we're going to do the state of Arizona. Arizona 11 electoral votes, and I'm just going to share some history with you. In the 2020 election, Joe Biden won Arizona for the first time since 1996. This is the first time a Democrat won Arizona in about, how long is that? 2020 minus 1996. 24 years. The first time in 24 years. From 1996 until 2020, finally a Democrat won Arizona. Why did Joe Biden win Arizona, you ask? Because of this county you can see here. This is called Maricopa County. It has the biggest population in Arizona. You win this county, you will most probably win the entire state. The only exception to that is 1996. Bob Dole won Maricopa County, but Bill Clinton won the state overall. But that was by a reasonable margin of 2.2 points. And Bob Dole won it by, Bob Dole won Maricopa County by 22,000 plus votes, but Clinton in all of these counties here. You can see here big margins that really propelled him to victory back in 1996. But we're not in 1996 now, we're in 2020. These are mostly red. You can see huge swarms of red. Big margins for Trump. Humongously big margins for Trump. So where did Biden get his votes? Biden got his votes from here. Maricopa County. Very big region. You can see humongous Maricopa County. Big thing. And the reason why he won, because, do you know why he won? Because Maricopa County has become more diverse. Population has become a lot more diverse. A lot more different cultures, lots more different ethnicities. So Maricopa County has become a lot more diverse. So this is why you can see this huge swing in the population and in the different swings from Democrat and Republican, and this is why Maricopa County went blue in 2020. And you can see here Maricopa County population is about 62% of the state's total. 62% of Arizona's population. So this, and it's the fourth most populous county in the United States. So it's big, and according to Wikipedia here, Biden won Maricopa County because states increasing Hispanic population and influx of retirees and younger college-educated voters. So like I told you here, diversified population, more people. Hispanic population has typically done well to the Democrats, the only exception that being Florida, recently, which I will discuss in the future videos. But I just wanted to tell you that Maricopa County is a big part of Arizona. This is the thing that we'll be covering the most, Maricopa County. These counties are quite predictable. You can see here they're quite solid. Solid. So you can see here that they're quite solid, and this is the exact reason. This Maricopa County is the reason why Joe Biden won in 2020. You can see here 2016, no counties flipped. Last time counties flipped was in 2020. So you can see here that Joe Biden won it. Biden only won 5 counties, Trump won 10 counties, but he won more populous counties. Like I'm going to show you here. By population, see, he won Maricopa, Pima, Coconino, Pacha, Santa Cruz. These are more high population, especially these two up here, Maricopa and Pima. County. Very big too. Clinton lost because she didn't win Maricopa. Trump won Maricopa. And in 2012, Romney won Maricopa. 2008, McCain won Maricopa. 2004, Bush, Dole, Bush, and there you are. So you can see here, Biden is the first person to win Maricopa County in a very long time, And if you want me to give you the exact number, the numbers is since 1948, 2020. Biden won Maricopa County for the first time since 1948. 1948. 1948 was Harry S. Truman. And that was quite a big margin. He won all the counties. This is something we do not see in Arizona now. But in 2024, you will see later, I'll tell you. 2024, Donald John Trump, our president-elect, won back the county of Maricopa by 4 points, which contributed to his victory of a very big margin by about 200,000 votes, or 6 points. The only reason why I won by such a big margin is because of Maricopa County. You can see this big circle here. Maricopa County went for Trump. This is why he won Arizona. There's not a lot of demographics to analyze, a lot of swings. Maricopa County, Phoenix metro region is the exact reason. Just see here, 6 points to the Republican. Santa Cruz 17, Apache 15, Pima 4, Coconino 4. Every single Democratic county won by Biden in 2020 swung towards Trump in 2024, and in fact, no county swung towards the Democrats in 2024. Just take a look at the New York Times. New York Times, this nice swing thing here. You can see it. You can see it. This is just like historic. And if I'm not wrong, this margin is even bigger than that of New Jersey. Can you imagine it? New Jersey, a supposedly Democratic state, and Arizona, a supposedly swing state. Arizona's margin is even bigger than that of New Jersey. So, but actually, Trump was expected to win. Trump was expected to win about 60%, you can see here. And it just really high until Trump was projected to win at 5:38 a.m. Eastern Time. So, yeah, this is about Arizona. And what I want to show you is the House races in Arizona. You can see here that no counties flipped. Zero districts flipped to Democrats or Republicans. But there were two important districts. District number 4, where Greg Stanton, a Democratic incumbent, was running against a Republican. Yep, you can see here, part of Maricopa County, but she won it by a fair margin, not too bad for the Democrats. Republicans are not that happy. And in other news, for not so happy for Democrats, but happy for Republicans, the other way around. You can see here quite a lot of counties. Cookies, Pima County, there you are, 51.6%. Pinal Graham, so the Republican won by quite a convincing margin, about 10,822 votes. So, yep, this is about the Arizona House of Representatives, and the first district was also quite a competitive one. This included the district of, if I'm not wrong, also Maricopa, but this part is the part where the Republican won. But mind you, he is the incumbent, so maybe that did help a little bit, because incumbents typically have a name recognition, fundraising advantages. But recently around the world, you can see that in Japan, in United Kingdom, just in the United States, and lots of places around the world, there has been a huge anti-incumbency wave. And in the 2024 Arizona House of Representatives election, I think it was a big disappointment for Democrats, because in the 2020 presidential election, Joe Biden and Donald Trump won 15 of Arizona's 30 legislative districts. And by the way, this is different than the United States House of Representatives elections in Arizona. This is the Arizona State House of Representatives. And I think it was a disappointment for Democrats, because you can see here 270 to win marked it as tilt D, likely to be flipped. You can see here tilt D, which would bring Democratic control to 21 compared to Republicans 25. But evidently that did not materialize, and Republicans have held control of the House of Representatives in Arizona, and in fact expanded their margin by two seats, both in the Phoenix region and outside of the Phoenix metro region. And I think what's interesting is that there are only 30 legislative districts, but there are 60 seats. So if I'm not wrong, each district elects 2 representatives. So that's kind of interesting. You'll see like this district has one Democrat, one Republican, so that's quite interesting in the Arizona House of Representatives. And in the upper house, if I'm not wrong, I think there should be an upper house. Yep, the Arizona Senate. In the 2024 Senate election, Republicans expanded their victory by one seat. Also in the Phoenix region. So in 2020 presidential election, Joe Biden and Arizona won each of 15 of Arizona's 30 legislative districts. It's still a tie, but during this election, Republicans in Arizona actually won 17-13. So I think this was a huge disappointment. I think for Democrats, it was a big disappointment because you can see Analysis and 270 to Win both marked it as a tilt D, but evidently that didn't materialize. Republicans expanded their majority in the Arizona Senate. So I think really Democrats have to analyze what went wrong. Is it just because of the candidates and how this happened? And another reason, which I've been emphasizing too many times to count in all of my videos: Nevada, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Arizona Senate race, Ruben Gallego actually won against Kari Lake. And here you are, Maricopa County, 5-point win by Ruben Gallego. This really contributed to his win overall in Arizona. Pima County, these are expected. This is the crucial Phoenix region, really decides the winner. And you can see here, 3-point margin, not too bad. It's a respectable margin, bigger than Biden's margin at least. And in the voting and elections, the referendum, this ballot measure will place Arizona's constitution, the current method of partisan primaries, prohibiting candidates from all parties from placed in the same primary. It was voted no. Only Gila County and Yuma County voted yes. Maricopa County voted no. Look at what happened. No won by 15-point margin. Abortion. Like Nevada, abortion, this proposal, same thing, field viability, and abortion is later to protect the life and the health of pregnant women. You can see here, every county except for Gila County again and Graham County, Maricopa voted yes. All these counties except for these two voted yes. So you can see here that they actually support abortion rights, which is kind of like a Democrat issue. And like I was mentioning in Nevada, this just shows that people in Arizona want abortion rights, but they still don't support Harris. It's interesting, this just shows that they just dislike Harris. They don't want Harris. They are frustrated with the Biden administration. They're frustrated with Joe Biden, and they further dislike Harris. So you can see here that, yeah, it's a disappointment for Democrats. I think they were hoping that they will win Arizona, because if they did win Arizona, it would be quite a big thing, but they didn't. And these down ballot races, abortion 23 points, U.S. Senate 2 points, while Trump wins by 6 points. This means that the split ticket between the president and the Senate is 8 points. It is a tremendous margin, and Democrats are upset about it. I don't think they're very glad with this result. And I think they really need to analyze what went wrong in the state of Arizona. You can see here, ballot measure would allow police to arrest immigrants who don't cross the border at a legal point of entry and make it a state crime for people living in the U.S. illegally to apply for public benefits. It was also a crime for selling fentanyl that caused someone death. Yes, it was a yes by all counties. About immigration, I think it was a more Republican side. So that's all for today, and I'll see you next time. We'll be covering the state of Georgia. Bye-bye.